What up? This is your boy Dr. Lee. I'm back again. It's been a long time. The last time it was the Ronin S that I reviewed, and this time this is the Ronin RS2. I'm not gonna talk about the smoothness of the gimbal like everyone else is talking about on YouTube. I'm just gonna try to talk about some of the issues that I have encountered and some of the goods and bad. So let's get into it and let's get started. So far, for Sony users, you won't be able to get the full potential of the RavenEye. That's the bad news, is that your iris and your shutter speed and all of that stuff that other camera manufacturers are able to control using the RavenEye, you're not gonna be able to do that. Also, if you're trying to connect your camera multiple to the RSS on here, on the RavenEye, it's not gonna work. You have to connect it directly to the gimbal. Apparently, that's something DJI have to fix. I don't know if it's a bug or my RavenEye is defected. I was just on the phone with them and that was the suggestion for that, or I can send it back. So if you want to control your ISO, focus, and aperture on this camera, you have to use another cable that DJI recommended. It comes in the package. So the cable that is marked Sony Multi, you cannot use your cable to control those things at all. That's something that they're not telling you. You have to use another cable. Here's another problem. If you're using that cable, you cannot use RavenEye at all. It's not gonna work. If you wanna control your ISO, your aperture, and focus, it won't work with the RavenEye. So it's either that cable or the RavenEye. Those are the two things that a lot of people aren't telling you guys at all. You can't use those two together. You have to use them separately. They both comes in the Pro package, obviously, but that's another technical issue that I found while trying to use this gimbal. Again, like I said, the gimbal is great. There's nothing here technology-wise that is new. Besides, the only thing that is new out there right now, kind of sort of, is the carbon fiber. That's about it. RavenEye, every manufacturer already have that. DJI just lasted the game. They already had that version of the RavenEye and they work well. Some of them, you are able to stream the signal coming out of the camera up to like 3 or 4 mobile devices. So far, this is another issue that I found with the RavenEye. You can only stream the one. That pissed me off a bit when I found that out. And I hope firmware update, they are gonna like have access where we can do that, to stream to multiple devices at once. I know the Weeble Lab version up to 3. You can literally stream up to 3 different devices. For now, this RavenEye, 1. I have tested it on my iPhone and my iPad and it didn't work at all. Active tracking is somewhat okay with this. It works actually, not okay. Active tracking works with this, but it's not 100%. I would say it works about 80% because when you're in the dark, it's not gonna be able to track anything. Depends on the contrast or what you're wearing as well. So that's another issue that you should be aware of. Do you really need RavenEye? Not really. You can still use Force Mobile with this gimbal without RavenEye. That's something, again, that is in there. But the only difference is you won't be able to see the feed. That's about it. So I'm gonna head outside and then just do some quick tests with active tracking and see how well it works. I'm moving back. So you guys can see the camera it is tracking, because once it's like a bit darker, see, I'm seeing that it's having some problem finding me. I'm a little farther away. It's up, almost, okay. So I guess right here is good. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think this could be used for a lot of things, especially when it comes to tracking your subject. But let's pass here. It found me. Let's go back again. There it is. I'm gonna really run hard. It's freaking out. Okay, it found me. That's pretty cool. Very interesting. All right, let's see. That's my other camera. Let's go behind this tree and see if it finds me. Yep, it did. I'm gonna go fast. Oh man, it is freaking out right now. It's trying to find me. I mean, okay. All right. I'm actually filming at 24mm right now. So let's see. Recommended speed was like 20 by DJI. Let's get this speed to 20. Okay, now let's see how well it works with speed 20. It's not too bad. I'm like literally. Okay, so 20 speed is not too bad. I'll probably like to go a little bit faster though. Let me see here behind the trees. Freaks out. Okay, so it works a little bit better with 20 speed. Nope, it lost me there because I got too close. I'm like using the joystick mode. So you guys can see the signal. It's not too bad. I'm gonna just dip all of a sudden to see where this follows. How close I can get to the camera. I'm not touching the lens yet. I'm touching the lens, passing. So much. Okay, that's pretty close. It's tracking pretty close. That's the phone like right next to my face, and it's still like literally tracking. Yet like. Wow, I'm like almost an inch away from those. Okay. I feel like speed 20, you are lagging a little bit behind. Like it takes some time to catch up on like if you just, I don't know. It does take, like I'm all the way in the corner here. It is tracking, but I'm all the way in the corner here. So let's try another speed. Let's go 20, maybe 23. See how well that works. Okay. So 23 is not bad. I think 23 speed is pretty good. I'm gonna keep it at 23. That is some pretty good tracking though. I'm gonna try to see if I can darken this a bit more, if that's possible, and see if it's gonna track me. So as you can see, this doesn't work too well in the dark, apparently. I mean, it is barely tracking me, and the box is getting smaller. So it's doing okay. It's not bad actually. Yeah, no. So if I try again while I'm in the dark here, as you can see, it's not gonna be able to track you too well. So make sure you use this with enough light, and then you should be able to track. As you can see, still no tracking. Until I get a bit closer, then it will start to track. So I shut down my shutter speed is pretty much wrong. I just wanted to test out because I forgot my ND filter. It will track still, but you do need that light. Okay, so welcome back. Hopefully this video was informative, and if it was, well, congratulations. And if it wasn't, well, sorry, no refunds. See ya.